Now we get to the real balancing. Yay! I believe all stuff you guys have done with me before, so you're going to be just fine. The hard part is really what you just did, the warm-up. The warm-up's the most important part so that your body knows what it's supposed to do and it's ready. So I'm just turning on, oh wait, I've got my clock right there. All right, so we're going to start with the tightrope. That's my favorite one because you get to balance on 2 feet. So do come to one of the sides of your chair. And then as if you're standing on a tightrope, so 1 foot directly in front of the other, as much as your hips will allow. Just noticing which side's in the front, I guess, so you make sure you get your other side in the front in a minute. And then bring the weight evenly into both feet. So kind of move forward and back until you find that space. And then let go of your chair if you feel safe. You already start to feel that wobble, right? Mm-hmm. Give you about 30 seconds to work this right here. Best way to balance is to look forward and down at the floor and find a spot, and we call it your drishti. You don't move your gaze, that's your drishti. Most important thing for balancing. Okay, hold on to your chair. Still finding that equal balance between each foot, and then I'm going to give you 1 more minute, and this time we close the eyes. So don't let go of your chair, just close your eyes, and maybe already the ankle wobble is going crazy, and the reason why is because you can't fix your gaze. So your brain's like, oh my gosh, where are we? So as you feel safe, you can take your hand off the chair, but only hover it. Just hover it right above so that you can grab on the second you need it. It's brain yoga, just training your brain to be still, to find the balance. You're doing great. About 20 more seconds, so maybe that's 5 breaths. For 3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes. Great job. Other foot forward. That tightrope with the other foot forward. Take your time finding the balance between both feet. And not closing your eyes yet, so eyes open. Fix your gaze. About 30 seconds to try to let go of the chair with your eyes open. Wobble just means all those little stabilizing muscles in your feet and ankles are turning on, trying to do their job. We don't need to judge the wobble, we just embrace it. It's a part of balancing. Keep your weight distributed evenly through both feet. Go ahead and hold on to your chair. As you're ready, close your eyes. And just stay right here with your hand on your chair for a few breaths. Balance. Only if you feel safe do you start to hover your hand over your chair. Having a beginner's mindset so that when you fall out of it, you just laugh and you get back in. Ready to begin again every time you need to. Three, 2, 1. You can open your eyes. Great job. So that's my favorite one. And you can continue to stay at the side of your chair. Leg that's closest to your chair is your balancing leg. So just spread your toes as wide as you can. Just getting as much of the earth beneath you as you can. And then opposite leg, that's the leg we're going to lift up to the hip height. A little easier without the band, huh? toe just come out of it if you need to, okay? It's a minute so that you can do it to your level. If you want to stay up the whole minute, that's great. If you need to set your foot down, shake out your standing leg, do that. And just coming back to it, optional let go of the chair. Put your hands or lifting your arms up, whatever you need or want. Fixing your gaze is the best thing to do. Nice, then set your foot down, shake your standing leg out. Step the other side of the chair. Balancing leg is the leg closest to the chair. Spread your toes wide. Stand up tall and start to lift your opposite leg up, knee up to the pipe. Whatever you did on the other side. So if you play around with letting go or prayer hands or lifting your arms, you've got plenty of time. Every side is different, so if this side you need to set your foot down, go for it. More seconds. That's maybe 5 breaths. Not too bad. Three, two, one. You guys did great. You looked really steady to me. How'd you feel? Huh? Okay.
It depends.
That's okay. You guys are just nice. You don't want to be mean. All right, back to the first side. One more balancing thing. I think I have time, right? Sit 5 till. All right, so like that's where the chair bounces. Spread your toes wide. Getting yourself set up. Pull your belly in. That's the center of you. That's where balance comes from. And we're going to tree. So you can start with a little kickstand. This does require your knee to go outward. So you might feel the limitation of your hip here. That's okay. Just do your best. And then I want you to think about your hips, because like, can you see how my hip goes out to the side? Make sure your knee that's up, you're lifting through that side as well. So your option is stay right here, or you can start to bring your foot to the lower part of your leg. I know some of you can go all the way up. You're invited to do that if that's you. Bring your foot up to your inner thigh. I'll just show it for a sec. That's not for everybody, right? Only place we avoid is the knee, right? The knee's got enough going on. So either lower leg or upper leg. Both hips lifting. So we'll just do 3 breaths if you want to, letting go of your chair, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, bring them down. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Set your foot down. Coming over to the other side. Last one. That kickstand, and you're invited to stay in the kickstand the whole time. I find that I do this automatically now. Just shift everything over. So lift through both. And all the weight, even in the kickstand, all the weight's on your standing leg. So no weight in this foot. If you want it, bringing your leg up beside your lower leg or all the way up. Make sure you're still lifting through this outer hip. There's 3 breaths. If you added the arms, you can do the arms as well. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. In. And out. Very nice. Both feet down. Get some water. I just realized I'm sweating. You guys sweating? Are you guys ready? You guys are like passing over. Alright, just finishing up class here. So we're almost there. Just finding a comfortable seated position. So if for you that means sitting all the way back, then you're invited to do that. And just take your palms in your lap. I always like palms up, symbol of receiving, so you can have them interlaced or separate. Close your eyes. Just start to come back to your breath. So just breathing. And listening to my words about balance, again from that book I showed you, from the Yamas and Niyamas by Deborah Liddell. Just listening for whatever it says to you, or whatever stands out. That's usually what's meant for you today. Then I'll give you about 2 minutes in silence. Balance comes from listening to the guidance and wisdom of the inner voice. To hear that voice, you must be in tune with yourself. You must get quiet and listen to your inner wisdom, which knows what you need to be vital, healthy, and in deep harmony. Creating balance in our lives is not an easy thing. It is anti-cultural to claim any space that is simply space, or to move with any kind of lingering, or to take time for closure. Let's breathe together. In through your nose. Open your mouth, soft sigh. In through your nose. Soft sigh. In through your nose. Soft sigh. Lift your hands into your heart space. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys for coming.